All right, guys, it is coming up on 12:11 p.m. Hope all is well with you guys here in and around the area of Mississippi. And I am doing a quick little video here. And the reason that I'm doing this video is because we have a nasty storm that is about to move into the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. It is in between Columbia and Hattiesburg right now, and this is a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, the severe thunderstorm warning does go for the counties here of Lamar and Marion counties down here in South Mississippi, and there is the possibility of a tornado possible that is in the tagline from the Weather Service, and so that's the reason that I'm here, is because the tornado possible is the next warning before they go with a tornado warning. So this is going to be a storm that I've been watching all morning long. It has come across the area of Tylertown, Mississippi. It has also come through the Columbia, Mississippi area, and now it is setting its sights over here towards the 98 corridor, the Summerall area, and then the northwestern portions of the Hattiesburg metro area. So, there, of course, is the line of storms that are coming through the area of Columbia, Mississippi right now. It is coming up on the area of Summerall, Hattiesburg, and the area of 98 and the 49 corridor. Now, this is for the areas of Lamar and Marion counties down here in South Mississippi until 12:30. And so let me go on ahead and put on the velocity data. And as you can see, it is moving towards the area of Summerall and then getting over here towards the area of Hattiesburg as well. Now, there are other storms in progress across Mississippi as we have that long line of storms that are packing quite a punch, basically from the Meridian metro area all the way down to the Louisiana and Mississippi border down here. However, the only severe thunderstorm warning that we have right now is going to be this one for Marion and Lamar counties down here in Mississippi. And so, if you are about to go to lunch, or if you are doing your lunch break right now and heading back into work about 1 or 1:30, this line of storms will be on top of the Hattiesburg area within the next 45 minutes to an hour. And give me just a second here. 25. Okay, so So there, of course, is the time that it will be moving into West Hattiesburg in about 38 minutes from right now, and then downtown Hattiesburg in about 46 minutes from right now. So those are the times of the expected heavy storms that are going to be moving into the Hattiesburg area, with the potential of a couple of damaging straight line wind gusts, and of course the potential for extremely heavy rain down here in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. Now, if you are up here closer to the Meridian metro area, there is a line of storms that are pushing through your area right now. Now, none of these right now are any severe. However, they are going to be in copious amounts of rain with them. And of course, they're going to have a lot of lightning and maybe even a little bit of wind energy with them as well, as it moves into the Meridian metro area over here towards the area of Marion, and also the areas up here towards the Tasumba area, and of course, the airport there in Meridian. And this storm, like I said, is packing quite a. The good news is it is below severe limits. So that is all that we've got going on right now. Is we've got that strong line of thunderstorms that are pushing through the southernmost portions of Mississippi. Now I can show you what's going on up here north of the Highway 82 corridor, and as you can see, north of Meridian, in between Meridian and Columbus, we've got copious amounts of heavy rain with embedded heavier pockets down here towards the area of Scuba, Mississippi, as well as Philadelphia. And all of this is going to make for a wet afternoon, as we're going to have to get all of this rain that is down here near Jackson through the areas of Starkville and Columbus. So it is going to be a definite afternoon to keep your umbrella handy. And then, of course, if you were out and about traveling on the roads, make sure that you definitely use caution when driving because of extra ponding of water on the roads. And there, of course, is the strong line of storms that are lined up from basically the area of Meridian, Mississippi, all the way down to the Louisiana Mississippi border. And you can see right there that the most intense portion of this line is going to be basically from the areas of Columbia and just west of Hattiesburg, all the way down to the areas into the Louisiana Mississippi border. And these storms, like I said, are packing a punch with winds of anywhere from 40 to 60 miles per hour, and especially 60 if you are there underneath the severe thunderstorm warning, which goes for another 12 minutes. And this is just on the outside skirts of Summerall, and then it will move up here towards a point near Hattiesburg, and then, of course, Ellisville, and then eventually Laurel once it holds together. Now, of course, I can't guarantee that there will be a severe thunderstorm warning when this storm gets over you, but I can guarantee you one thing: there's going to be torrential amounts of rain once this line moves over the 59 corridor into the areas of West Hattiesburg and, of course, the areas of Hattiesburg as well. So, with it being the lunchtime hour, that's why I wanted to do a quick little video and show you guys that you need to really, really watch for ponding of water on the roads, and especially if you are south of the 20 corridor and going along the 59 corridor, anywhere basically from Meridian all the way down south to Hattiesburg, as you are about to get bombarded with copious amounts of extremely heavy rain coming into places like Laurel, Mississippi, Meridian, Mississippi, Ellisville, Mississippi, moving towards the areas of Bay Springs, Taylorsville, Mississippi, as well as Quitman, and of course down here closer towards the Enterprise, Stonewall, Mississippi areas, the Heidelberg area, Sandersville, Bay Springs, and then getting into the Laurel area as well. This is going to be a major flooding threat for the remainder of the afternoon and the evening for any of the cities that I just said. So make sure that you do travel with care because of ponding and flooded roads in this area. And you can see that this line is creeping across, and it is going to be putting out copious amounts of rain. And I believe I can show you that some of these storms are putting out close to 3 inches an hour when you get down here closer to the Louisiana Mississippi border. And this one over here that is about to push into the areas of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, is 1 inch of rain per hour. So that is going to be a really heavy amount of rain that is coming into the Hattiesburg area. And then for these storms that are about to move into the Meridian, Mississippi area, about the 1 inch range as well over an hour. So, like I said, this is going to be a very wet commute for your lunchtime and then potentially your evening time, as well as we will have multiple rounds of rain and thunderstorms to get through. As you can see, we've got another batch of rain that is down here towards the Natchez, Mississippi area, Macomb, and this will be moving into the area of the Delta later on this afternoon and this evening. And then, of course, once we get this main line of storms through our area, your threat of severe weather will turn to more of a flooding threat with the more amounts of rain that we get with other waves of storms and showers as we move through the remainder of the week. So it's going to be a very wet and very soggy next 72 hours down here across all of Mississippi, but especially right now for the areas down here in the areas of the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. And as you can see, once again, there is your line of wind that is about to move through the Summerall area, as well as getting over here towards the 49 corridor and the 42 corridor. And then, of course, it will move into the western portions of West Hattiesburg within the next 15 to 30 minutes. Now, for those of you that are watching up here towards the Tennessee border, up here towards the Corinth area or the Tupelo area, I do want to mention that you guys are seeing moderate to light rain that is continuing now from Pontotoc over to Tupelo. And then, of course, you can see Corinth over here and New Albany. Also, moderate rain is falling at this hour right now in Amory, Aberdeen, West Point, Starkville, and, of course, Columbus. I can put this into motion for you, and it is slowly creeping off to the east, but the main line and the main flow of the storms and showers are training over one another as it's moving more of a northeastward progression here. So it is going to be, like I said, for northern Mississippi, basically from the Highway 82 corridor up to Tupelo, it is going to be a very soggy and very wet afternoon for the remainder of the day today and into the night tonight. And then, of course, we've got another round that is going to be moving through tonight and then on the day tomorrow, as well as some of us could pick up in the event of 3 to 4 inches of rain with this storm system. And then over in the delta of Mississippi, from Greenville all the way down to Vicksburg and places like that, there could be anywhere between 7 and 8 inches of rain for a good portion of the delta of Mississippi. So this is just the first round of heavy rain with copious amounts of rain likely for the area here within the next 72 hours. Okay, so we're getting a report now from the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi, that in Franklin County, Mississippi, near the McCall Creek area, since midnight last night, a public weather station has failed. A public weather station has received 4.38 inches of rain, and the most of that rain fell between 5 and 8 a.m. So, Franklin County, Mississippi has seen upwards of 4.38 inches of rain, and most of that rain fell between 5 and 8 a.m. So that is the amount of water that is being produced by these storms as they continue to move over the area. And once again, I do want to mention that the most significant heavy rain that is about to push through within the next 30 to 45 minutes is going to be down here along the 20 corridor south of Meridian, all the way down from Meridian, all the way down to the Hattiesburg metro area, and then stretching down here towards the area of Poplarsville and Picayune, Mississippi, as well, with this strong line of storms that continue to push off towards the east at a very slow clip of 25 miles per hour. It is going to put down about 1 inch of rain per hour, and that can definitely cause a lot of issues on the roadways. So if you're traveling between Meridian and Hattiesburg, make sure to slow down, and as always, continue to put as much distance between you and the other car as you can for the possibility of hydroplaning out there on these wet roads. And guys, I'm going to sign off here just for a little while. I will be back and let you guys know, and especially if they put Hattiesburg under any kind of warning. But as of right now, just make sure that you drive with extra caution and be very, very careful on the roads this afternoon and this evening, all across the state of Mississippi, but especially south of the 20 corridor and down towards the 59 corridor, as well as this is round one of multiple rounds of rain that will move through Mississippi through at least Saturday, and 7 to 8 inches of rain are very possible in some locations across the great state of Mississippi. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and I will be back as needed right here on